And kia ora everybody and welcome to Ponsonby. I'm here at Three Lamps. It's Louise and we're here in Auckland, New Zealand, looking straight down there to Sky Tower. I'm going to take you for a walk along the block here at Three Lamps, which is quite an interesting area. It's probably the oldest, the beginning of Ponsonby, I would say, with its location to the harbour. Let's start by looking at the old post office over here, which is gorgeous, really beautiful. So built in 1912. It's very windy today. The weather has been playing havoc with me. So everywhere I've been the last couple of days, it hasn't been. Alfred, fantastic, nice to see you. How's Canada today? It's windy. Look, it's crazy windy everywhere. So I couldn't, it's just been, the weather is like raining, sunny, cloudy. It's one of those days when we're getting like at least 12 seasons in every day. G'day Cece, yes, Joseph, kia ora, nice to see you all. We're looking at the original Ponsonby post office here, which was built in 1912. I'll zoom in so you can see the detail. It's got an interesting history as well. Flag flying, so you can see how windy it is. Oh, there's the time, it's 10 to 1 in the afternoon on Monday. It's Labour Day, it's a holiday here. Lisa, kia ora, nice to see you. 10 to 1 in the afternoon, Ponsonby. Look at that, what does that say above it? Something there is written in Latin. I cannot quite make it out, but it looks really, really beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It now has a pub in the bottom of it. It's not the post office any longer. The post office is a little bit further along the street. Just let these cars go by. There's some interesting public toilets over there below. So when we do another block, I will start over there at Ponsonby post office and we'll have a good look up close at it. So I'm doing a series of block by block here in Ponsonby because the street is so long, and there it is. So really, really interesting history here. One of the postmasters, his name was Augustus Braithwaite. He was actually shot and killed by a person who had just been released from prison, actually. Now this would have happened, so the building, probably the early, the building was built in 1912, so it would have been the early 1920s, I guess. Or it might have been closer to the date it opened, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, he was murdered by somebody called Dennis Gunn, who escaped with the safety deposit box and the contents. But he did leave behind some fingerprints. So a very clever policeman actually took whatever the fingerprints were on, took the, like it might have been, or maybe he escaped with the cash box and the safety deposit box had the fingerprints on it. There's something like that. He took the box to Wellington on the train. It took him 3 days, and it was the first time that anybody was ever identified by fingerprints. So Dennis Gunn ended up back in prison again. But Augustus Braithwaite and his poor wife found him dead on the floor when she went to investigate. He wasn't home for dinner, so she went to see what had happened. And Jay, kia ora, and there's Sky Tower down there. So these buses that you're seeing, we've got orange buses and green buses and dark blue buses, they all run down towards Sky Tower, so we're not too far from downtown Auckland. And then if you go in this direction, you're heading down to St Mary's Bay, which will take you down to a beautiful park and a walkway there, right beside the motorway that leads to the Harbour Bridge. That's the outer link, and here's the inner link. We're on the bus route. So these buses circulate the city. They just go in a circle around the city, so they go clockwise and anti-clockwise, so you're never going to get lost here. So this area is called Three Lamps, These are not the original lamps. Here are the original lamps. And they're outside what was once the pub, known locally as the Glue Pot. I think it might have just been called the Ponsonby Club Hotel, but we all knew it as the Glue Pot until it closed probably in the 1990s, I guess. There used to be a glue factory just down the road, and the wives reckoned their husbands were all glued to the seats at the pub, so they nicknamed it the Glue Pot. It now has shops underneath and the original 3 lamps and apartments above. Joe, kia ora, nice to see you. Fantastic, thank you. Oh, I loved Jer's scope before. That was really fantastic. San Antonio, Day of the Dead. That was really interesting until he had a few connection problems there at the end. But thanks everybody, thanks for joining. So lots of famous people have played in here, lots of New Zealand bands, Mick Jagger, different people have played here at the Glue Pot. So when it was a very popular music venue for quite a long time. So that's going in the direction of driving to the Harbour Bridge. Let's take one last look around here at the intersection. Kia ora, Dave, nice to see you. Sorry I haven't been live for a couple of days. Planned to do it yesterday and read you the poem of the Maori chief, but I had a walking tour and my guests wanted a copy of the copy that I printed of the poem, so I didn't have it with me to read, so we need to get that done soon as well. But fantastic to see you all. And then this morning, the weather has just been a bit unsettled for live streaming, too windy, raining, you're crazy. I've had lots of plans, but they haven't eventuated. I'm very happy that I can do this today and also continue our block by block series here. So the original 3 lamps which are here were moved and taken away and put into storage. And that happened when it was all horse-drawn carriages, everything was fine. The horses and the carriages could come up the hill here and they could negotiate the turn. But then with the introduction of trams, it was not possible. So the original 3 lamps were taken away and they were replaced with these 3 lamps here. So these are quite new. Check done, good, Colleen, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we've got a little sign, which is good. We've got a sign. The 3 lamps. City of Auckland Historic Place. So it doesn't really tell you much, but they were installed in 1873 and they were in the centre of the intersection. So, so this is the intersection actually of Ponsonby Road. Some gorgeous old buildings we're going to have a look at. This is College Hill. This is St Mary's Bay Road. There must be maybe St Mary's might be, there's a Roman Catholic monastery down here, that could be that. And then this street here, this is Jervois Road. Should we keep walking? It's a public holiday here, so this is a good chance to be here because it is a little bit quiet. Some of the shops are open, some of them probably not open. It's quite good for us to be able to have a walk around without stumbling over people. We're going to come back and finish at the clock. So we're going to walk along here, along one side and then back along the other. So let's go. So we're at the very beginning of Ponsonby Road. So I guess the post office was the most important building in those days. So it's very quiet, as you can see. We've got the nail shop here. We've got Casey, which is cosmetic surgery, I guess, skin health. Oh, we've got the boys here raising money for disability sports. Yes, show us. Yeah, so what we do, so this is for disabled people. Actually, I've just come from Mangere out at the horse riding disability centre. Yeah, so this is what they're doing. So they're raising money. So anybody wants to give them a donation. I gave them a really, really small donation because that's all I had in my pocket. But
it's a one-time donation.
One-time donation, yeah. So look, if you feel like you're contributing, that would be awesome because some of these guys make it to the Olympic Games.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that.
4 or 5?
4 or 5? Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Wheelchair maintenance. Yeah, so there you go. You can. Where's the link? Where's a link?
It's just the website.
Oh, you can probably just look at the website, which is somewhere here.
Disabled-sports-auckland.co.nz.
That's it. Disabled Sport Auckland.co.nz. Most of them are. They don't know Z. They know Z. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. So they're outside Mini Mart. 3 lamps. There it is. 3 lamps. Everybody loves this area. Newspaper today. Journalism you can trust? Well, we know we can't trust them. What does the cricket's on the front page. What else have we got? Meth beer victim betrayed by mate. The long sporting weekend. Data trail. Recipes for success. The Kiwi barbecue world champion. That's our front page of the newspaper. Something to chew on. China's changing animal protein market. Man convicted of manslaughter lied and tried to cover up his involvement. Always something dramatic. Black caps make history in India. So we've got the All Blacks, the cricket is the rugby, the cricket is the Black Caps. They made history in India. That is pretty cool. Okay, let's keep walking. Phone Guard. What are they? Phone and tablet repairs. Then we've got Taiko, Japanese. Nice curtains. They may be closed today. Public holiday, a lot of people are closed. But people that are open usually charge a surcharge because they need to pay their workers or their staff, I should say. I think it's time and a half and plus an extra day's holiday. Paper Plus, local bookstore. Hey, fantastic to see you all. Always makes me feel good. I was so worried. Where could I go where I was out of the wind? And look, I tried a few places today and they were all, nowhere was good. Beautiful gardens. Beautiful gardens. Look at these calendars. 2025 is coming up. It's only 2 months away now. From garden to kitchen. Yes. New Zealand, here we go. Spirit of New Zealand. Oh, conservation calendar. Of course, these are like a conservation calendar. You're also making a donation to Department of Conservation. Cat shaming. What have we got here? Cat shaming. Oh, oh, look at those eyes. Oh, cute. There we go. Well, let's have a look at them. Cat shaming. 100% plastic-free packaging. Oh, look at this one. Whoa, cute. All those cats are doing naughty things by the look of it. Okay, we better put cat shaming back. Classic walks. Great Walks of New Zealand. 2025 calendar, woman's wit. Okay, I could give up shopping, but I'm not a quitter. Okay, cool. Vintage posters of New Zealand. Birds, New Zealand's native birds. Look at that penguin there. Oh no, it's not a penguin. Now I see its body. It is, what is it? It's wow. I've never seen a bird like that before. Let's have a look and see. Because I've got a list of them on the back, which is nice. Oh, it's the Australasian crested grebe. There's got to be a penguin there somewhere. There's our takapū. There's our beautiful gannets. No, they don't have a penguin. We have some pretty gorgeous birds in New Zealand though. Really beautiful. Okay. The birds back. Classic walks. Wonders of the world. Kiwiana. Kiwiana's always interesting. So yeah, sort of the Kiwiana. Yes, it's got hokey pokey ice cream. It's got Pahutakawa, the local store. Kiwiana is sort of like a term that was invented, I think it was during the 1950s. So things that were special about New Zealand, and also a little bit you know, graphic designery. It was a style that was developed. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep walking past Accent Your Dentists. Hi. And what's this in here? The Bank of New Zealand. So we've got a bank here. So quite a bit, this end of the street has the post office and the banks. The rest of it is the Munchie Mile, all the cafes, but there are a lot of eating spots around here. The old Ponsonby building on the other side in 1911, that used to be I think it was a roller skating rink back in the old days, probably not long after it was built, it was roller skating. So people came to the skating rink for a bit of entertainment. And then next door is the movie theatre. So of course neither of those buildings operate as, there we go, the Southern Cross. Neither Flight Centre if you want to go somewhere. Neither of the buildings operate either as a movie theatre or an ice skating rink any longer. If we need some energy, we've got some energy drinks there. Need a bottle of milk, need a hokey pokey ice cream, there we go, with raspberry or strawberry ripple. And this is the local store here. So Ponsonby Superette, so this is a convenience store in New Zealand. And look, they've got nice fruit and veg outside. You'll find there's quite a few of these sort of convenience stores along the street, and they have beautiful flowers. This is just a small selection of what we normally find on the street. Avocados are 2 for $3. We've got super balls in here. Not gotcha like in Japan, but something similar. We've got apples and oranges, tomatoes, cucumber, mandarins, lemons, banana. Avocados 2 for $3. Bag of onions, these come from Pukekohe, which is about 40 minutes south, but these are the, onions. New Zealand onions are famous. These are the long keeper onions, so they're really famous in New Zealand. Nice flowers. And there's all the ice creams lined up there, and obviously they do ice cream in a cone as well, which is good. Let's move on. Ponsonby Bakery with espresso is closed today. They'll be open tomorrow. And then we come to the new post office, New Zealand Post. Post office is now really hard to find in New Zealand. Nobody posts anything anymore. But if you need to get a stamp, you'll get it here. And then we come to Kio, sushi train. People coming up with their lunch. Oh, we've got a little friend here. Hello. What's your name? He wants sushi. Sushi train. Look at that. Looks like a Shinkansen, doesn't it? So they're open. This is new, so I haven't. Okay, so it's St. Pierre's Sushi, which was the first chain of sushi shops that open in New Zealand. So they've been going for quite a long time. Katsu chicken. Kia ora, Urban Adventures. Gia, that was great this morning. I love the Day of the Dead. There we go. Give Gia a follow there in San Antonio. And little Becky, fantastic. Nice to see you. Ooh. Dave in Niagara sharing the best of the West. Dave not only doing his own videos, but also sharing for lots of other places around the world that he discovers. Win a trip to Japan. Be in to win a family trip to Japan. Wow. What I want to win is a family trip to New Zealand from Japan. And then I could give it to the kids. They'd be happy. Yeah. Yes, yeah. So we've got a lovely community here. Everybody supports each other. And it's great that we can trust each other. You know, if Dave shares something, it's always going to be worth watching. So this is the old movie theatre. And it has a fantastic restaurant in here called Sid Art, which is right at the back. Big glass windows that look out to the city and Sky Tower. Really, really fabulous, 5-star restaurant, all that jazz. Wins all the awards. And just right, and there's a little arcade there, and right here at the front we've got the pharmacy and shoe shop. We're going to walk down that side. Yeah. And as well as the post office, we've got a post box as well, so it's a bit easy. You can just come in within New Zealand and overseas. That makes it actually easy, because sometimes you look at post boxes and you're not sure, because they say postcards and letters, but you don't know whether it's for overseas or not. Another bank coming up. Yeah, so this is sort of the commercial end. ANZ, Australia New Zealand Bank. Made billions of dollars last year. Let's hope they give back to the community. You have right of chips. You have the right to be suspicious of unexpected calls, texts and emails, putting New Zealand chips on patrol. A lot of people in New Zealand get scammed. Yeah, and when you read their stories, you think, oh, how could you have believed that, How could you believe that? So, ANZ, Australia, or ANZ to some of you, Australia, New Zealand. Te Rimutahi is the original name for the area, which means one rimu tree. Ponsonby is a newish name given by when the Europeans first came in. This is Pompelia Terrace. So talking about Europeans, it's named after Bishop Pompelia. Pompelia Terrace. And this little street, yes, yeah. And this little street is indicative of all the lovely little old houses around Ponsonby. They were all built during the 1860s and as workingmen's cottages. And you can see how grey it's raining out in the west. And then we come round, sort of a bit of sky, blue sky in the south. So that's another block there. Good old vintage. We're going to cross here. So looking down Ponsonby Road, the Munchie Mile. It goes for a couple of miles, I guess. And yeah, it's quiet today, which is nice. Oh, cars stopping for me. Thank you. So we've got a few blocks to do yet, haven't we? We've done the other end, and now we're right. So we've done the southern end. We're now at the northern end. So we've got a few days walks left to do. We're outside Millie's, which is a homeware store, which is fantastic. Millie's has been here for a long, long time. They always have a fabulous window. Let's have a look at the window today. I don't need reflection. Oh, that's better. Very, very good window dresses here. Of course, it's not really Halloween, is it? But yeah, they've got a bit of orange, which makes me think Halloween. Oh, that's a nice little kitchen aid. I like that colour. So this corner here, Reynolds Street. So lovely sort of Art Deco buildings. And looking down the street is towards Sky Tower. We'll just go down a little bit because it'll get me out of the wind for a few minutes. And you'll get a little idea of the housing in the area. Ponsonby's always been popular. It's small, or some big houses, but smaller, mostly a lot of smaller cottages like this with picket fences. There's the back of what was the old movie theatre. Yeah, they're one step ahead, aren't they? Yeah, aren't they, Jay? Yeah, one step ahead. That's the. Oh, there's one for sale. We'll have a look at. Yeah, but these are the little old cottages. They're really cute. Ah, yeah. I love it when we get into these back streets, but we are doing block by block, so we will do some of these streets again another time. But look how gorgeous they are. 2 eyes and a nose, we call them. And then, so expensive real estate around here now. Location. There's a helicopter just flying over Sky Tower. You're walking to the city walking to Sky Tower take you about 20 minutes from here. Colleen, thank you so much. That's awesome. The old railway lodge there. And then we've got a house for sale over here. Let's check it out. Elevated, exclusive and expensive. They know all the words, these guys. They know all the words. So when we sell a house in New Zealand, you get like a sign outside like this. Oh, it looks nice though, doesn't it? Look. Wow. Nice backyard. Living room opens out onto it. So it's 4 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, 3 bathrooms, 1 office, 3 garages. And it won't tell you how much it is. You phone for viewing, and I guess you start negotiating. Yeah, I guess you start negotiating. Look how windy it is. It's crazy. Oh, just in case Faith is here, there we go, got a helicopter. So let's walk back. We're still on the block, so let's just walk back and continue our block by block, Ponsonby Road. It's nice getting into the back streets. Look at those lovely palm trees there. They are Nico. They're the native palm of New Zealand and the most southern growing palm in the world as well, which I've told you about many times. We've got some good looking posters over here. Birkenstock, meat stock. That's funny, Birkenstock and then meat stock. In case you want to have a little bit of a closer look up. Yes. So this is a 14th and 15th, it's a festival. Tickets at meatstock.co.nz. Patricia, awesome. Yeah, it's just starting to rain. Let me get out of the rain now. This is what it's been like the last couple of days. Just, as I said, the weather's just been playing havoc with me. I did have a walking tour yesterday with a couple of fabulous people from Sacramento. We had beautiful fine weather the whole time, which was fantastic. Just as we were finishing, after 3 hours of walking, the rain started. So that was good. Yeah. Have a look at Millie's window. A little bit. Look at all the cups there. Nice. Yeah, it's a great area. Really, really good. They do little sort of like, not really cooking classes, but cooking demos from time to time as well, which is great. But Millie's has been here a long, long time. I love sushi. That's over the road, St. Pierre's. Then we have to shut the front door. Shut the front door, which is everything for your house. Trick or treat yourself. Good idea. Oh, truly. We're going to finish at the top of St. Mary's Bay Road, Patricia. And we're going to finish at the top, and we'll do that again as another walk. It's going to take us a while to do the whole of Ponsonby Road, because as you know, it's long and it has a lot of blocks. But this one's mostly undercover, so today, which is really good. What have we got in here? Annabelle's is a cafe. They're closed today. Next door is the barber shop. Tokoya Barber and Shop. They're closed as well. And then coming soon, we've got Sal's Authentic New York Pizza. Oh no, it's good. And I love it when I know you've got a connection, or you and somebody else has got a connection to the area. It's really, really cool. So Step In Shoes. It's a good name for a shoe shop, isn't it? Step In. This is the arcade. Oh, we can have a little look in here. What have we got? Tattoo removals. Yeah, I guess they're probably quite popular or in demand as people, people live with regret often. So this is the little arcade here. Oh, I thought that was a person hiding, but no, it's Jeff's the barber. So, tan in the city. I love the names that these people come up with. Tan in the city. You lived in Clarence Street. Wow. The little streets are amazing, aren't they? So Sid Art, the restaurant, there's the big window up there. So just up the stairs here. So up these stairs, and then you can go down the stairs, and that takes you out to, there's a car park behind. The barber shop, tattoo removal, yeah, Bonita Brazilian. But fantastic to see you all. And this is so good because I've had a couple of days of not being able to do anything. So I've actually just been out to meet my brother for a coffee out at Mangere. And I had planned to do a walk there, but it was too windy. It was so windy. I don't think I would have been able to hold the gimbal steady. So it was sort of like really gusting. So that's where we walked. We were at St. Pierre's there, the post office, some of the old buildings on the other side. Let's keep going here. Salter Cafe, they're open. Nice coffee in here. And see, they've all got their rugs out because it's definitely not warm. And this is supposed to be the beginning of summer for us. Borunga Boutique. Look at the nice bicycle, Precious Pounamu, our rare tonga. So Pounamu being the greenstone and tonga being the treasures. So a lovely little jewellery shop. These girls, Bick and Bo Ronga, are famous in New Zealand. One's a musician and one's a designer. People need plants. Adopt one today. Oh, friend. Chambers, fashion, gifts, homewares and kids. Homewares and kids. Okay, you can buy a child. They sell kids' clothing as well. Wouldn't be very good if it was child for sale, would it? Then we've got Leora, which is tattoo, cosmetic tattoo. So you want to get your eyebrows done or something, that'll happen in there. Chances, surf shop. Yeah, these clothes are not so good. Ooh, these clothes are not so good for today. But this is pretty, look. With all the plants on it. Nice. Cool. Really good. So the street is lined, so where you're parking, it's lined with lovely native plants here. Salty Crew. Okamnandi. This looks like Okamnandi. What would you be? I think you might be a cafe as well that's closed. Auckland's first South African fusion restaurant. Okay. Okamnandi. Okay, good. Auckland's first South African fusion restaurant. Oh, the wind doing its damage, is it? Just came out to organise all her clothing. Scan, eye candy. Eye candy? Nail salon. Eye candy. Label resale, so we've got a vintage store in here. Now accepting spring and summer designer labels. Tank, the juice shop. So you can get a juice or a smoothie. They do salads and soups as well. It's the most lively place on the street today. Optometrists. Bailey's, real estate. So if you wanted to buy a house, something unmatched position, you won't want to miss this. Ponsonby News. This is empty, but Ponsonby has its own little magazine. So it's like they publish it once a month. It's what's on, what's happened. It's glossy. It's really nice, really good to catch up, good place to catch up with all the news. Encore, this is recycled as well, recycled clothing in here. Oh, that nice long shirt there. Encore. Yeah, so use it again. It's good. It's good to see things being recycled. So now we've reached the end. We're nearly at the post office. We've got the Auckland Savings Bank here. So that's 3 banks here. Nice, beautiful big tree. Seating for everybody. The glue pot. The original lamps there. The newer lamps that were put in when the trams were started running up here. And let's cross to the other side of the street. We're going to cross to the post office. It's for sale. If you wanted to buy a beautiful building, it is for sale. Whoa! This is, yeah, not very nice weather, I can tell you. And this is supposed to be the beginning of summer for us. This is the weekend when everybody goes to the beach for swimming. But probably not today. For sale, trophy investment with established tenants. Own a piece of Ponsonby history. Call now. So Hotel Ponsonby is a pub. 1912, there we go, just confirming. Nabu, bonjour, bonjour. I've got to watch your live stream. You went live at 4:30 a.m. my time this morning. So this is St Mary's Bay Road. This is where Patricia's parents lived. So we've got the old Louise Institute and the public library down there. I am just going to get out of this weather. And I'm going to say goodbye to you all because we can't really. I can hear a little bit of music. Something. Oh, it must be in here. Oh yeah, nice. Some people are braving it. It's good. Yes, I was still fast asleep. I usually do wake up about 6:30, but yeah, 4:30 is a little bit early for me. So let's, it's crazy. Look at that weather. Absolutely crazy. So, oh yeah, and then the sun comes out and it's beautiful again. So we're in St Mary's Bay Road, College Hill, Jervois Road and Ponsonby Road in front of us. Actually, I don't need to hide any longer because the sun's come out. Public toilets here. This is men only. They're still used today. See different chaps going up and down here. Thanks, Colleen. Awesome. I'm just going to say, turn the camera and outside the old post office. Say goodbye to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. That was awesome. Yeah, she's windy. Fantastic to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, tread lightly, leave no trace. The wind will stop one of these days. But yeah, it's a little bit difficult. So thanks so much for joining. Come on, go back. There we go. We're just going to look over at the 3 lamps and the old green bus going by and the old Glue Pot Hotel. Thank you so much, everybody. Awesome to see you. You wouldn't believe how nasty the weather is just looking at this picture, would you? But thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you all again tomorrow. Well, I'm going to make a plan. So none of this waiting to see what the weather's like, because I can't do that. So we'll catch you all later. Thank you so much. Thanks, Joe. Awesome. Thanks. Yes, thanks for putting Nibbles live stream there. Cool. Off they go on their scooters. Beautiful. Have a lovely, beautiful Monday, everybody. It is a public holiday here. Most of you guys will be going to work, but yeah, we're surviving the long weekend. Take care, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye for now.